following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
I could help you with that.
That's not a good roll. You'd think someone with all this new charisma would be, better at lying. I guess I better do it on my own. I wouldn't want to bore you or anything. Yeah.
You know I'm a scientist, right?
I try not to hold that against you.
Alright. Thanks again, Jenny.
Visible exhalation of relief.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna be going back to the States like really fucking soon. So if there's anything you wanted me to take back there or something, just let me know. Like in 2 days. I know I said it was going to be a different date at another point, but I changed my mind. Get used to it.
Okay, but I'll be able to take the communicator with me when I go back to mainland China, right?
Already got it packed up for you.
Alright. I'll drop by again before you go.
Okay. Guess I better get back to tidying the room up. There.
Leave.
Pog. You're just like stepping outside. There's a guy in the hayway, and like local children are like throwing little clumps of mud at him, going like, "Ew, monster man." And when your communicator goes off.
Hey. So,
Well, I guess I know why you've had that turned off then. How's Jania?
she's fine.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, I know she's fine, or fine, however you pronounce it. But anyway, there's been a development. If you're not too relaxed from your afternoon off, I was wondering if you might want to stop by the Tile Club.
Yeah, sure. I think you're misunderstanding what happened, but...
Look, I don't want details, okay?
No, I actually think you do. This was ridiculous.
No, please. Look. I'm really not that into hearing about other people's exploits. My cousin is Miranda, I get enough of it. What? Also, you've never been into...
You've just actually misunderstood the entire situation.
Okay, I have enough faith in you to inquire more why. Go on.
Okay. So there was some flamboyant dude...
Oh!
...that, had the ability to challenge people to a talent contest in which he stole all of their attractiveness from them. That's his power.
That's retarded.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, I lost to him, so I enlisted Jania's help to defeat him.
This is a lot of things I need to roll for all at once here. Okay, in order. Wait, what talents does she have, other than bouncing?
Cheerleading?
Oh, right, yeah, that whole thing that I've been not doing at high school. So she won?
Yeah.
And now you have all of your charisma?
Yeah.
You're fucking lying.
This was a weird day, River. I'm on my way to the Tile Club now.
Good. I love how you said this was a weird day. She'll hang up the call.
Oh no. I'm gonna shoot to the bathroom real quick.
Okay, I'm going
to keep people out. Like, they're just standing there and saying, like, fuck off, don't believe you.
Well, okay, so I will arrange a scene as a demonstration of this, because that would be the coolest way of doing it. I'm very cool and very, very straight. I don't know. Like if you looked at my recent browser history, you might assume I'm very gay. I'm just saying.
I mean, that villain did just that dude that thing that just happened.
I researched that more than I should have.
Yeah, that's fair. Gosh, that's the worst. I just need like a pocket Svetlana, you know, just like a Svetlana I can keep in my pocket and bring out when I need
Yeah, check that.
it.
I believe those are called fleshlights.
Ugh. Yikes, dude. Fight me in a charisma contest. Okay, pulls out a flashlight. Just fucking jerks it in the street. Yikes. Oh. On superhero adventures. Hope they never stop.
All aboard the fun train. No, I wanted to do a thing where the fight was a charisma or presence based thing and not like dexterity fighting, agility. It was presence based, and that was the best way I could do it that didn't burn a really good idea I had for when I wanted to use in the real campaign.
Ah, right.
Like a more battle of like persuasiveness than that. So I was like, I don't want to use. I came up with the idea, and I was like, oh, I don't want to use that. I want to use that in like a main campaign thing. What's another idea? Oh, homoerotic pose downs because I watched Zoolander. Why not?
Yeah, no, it's fair. I mean,
Also, I've been watching a lot of JoJo's, and that's all they do is strike ridiculous poses and look pretty.
I don't know. Season 2's so good.
Yeah. I'm assuming you're referring to the battle tendency known as the Pillar Man.
Pillar Man, yeah.
That's
just because, like,
no, it's so good. That's the best. That's the fucking best. That's so much.
That's what I think.
Fun.
Just because, like, he's such like, it's very like the logical evolution of everything makes sense from season 1, and like the fights are like clever, but not in the like Death Note. I fucking knew you'd do that, so I did this because I knew that you knew that I knew that you knew that I knew that I'd do this. Like,
I mean, but it does go.
You know,
it does go there, but I find it a little more fun.
I
don't know.
I find it works. Death Note feels, and Code Geass to an extent as well, which these anime people point to, like, they're so intelligent. I find that, like, it's like, well, Al, I knew you would do that, because I'm the writer.
No,
Whereas I don't feel that JoJo Season 2 crosses that line.
JoJo's commits a lot of things that, like, in any other show, this is, like, one of those things that I, like, point out all the time. It's like, if any other show did this, I'd be mad. But because it's JoJo's, I'm like, yeah, but I'm so into it. I'd have no idea why. I admit my hypocrisy.
What other show gets to kill off its main character named JoJo and replace it with another main character named JoJo? Whenever it feels like it.
5 times.
Yeah.
Oh, Shannon's like telling me, he's like, oh yeah, Arcade's been going on for 10 years and it's set in an alternate reality that's not even related to this. And I'm like, yeah, if any other show did that, I'd be mad. But because it's JoJo's, I'm okay with it. Take me there. We'll see when I get there, I guess. Anyway, yeah. So the guards outside are being people are like, and like some like you see a member of the Steel Dragons like they saunter up and just go to walk in, and to guard in front like puts his little half pike down. And he's like, Whoa! pushes him back like a rebuff with the more like you're just using his hands while holding the pike to like push him off.
Yeah.
I mean, if you've ever you know what I mean. And the guy's just like, so they're keeping pretty tight. So you're just making people go in with like abrupt commands and stern looks, and just rebuffing them physically if they get too close. So there's like a reasonable gap.
Right. So they're not letting anyone in.
Nope, except for that local lord, you would presume. also known as the Asian enemy stand user.
Why is it all standing? Oh,
It's a convenient way of saying that there's someone who is, like, distinctly and noticeably different.
right.
Not necessarily
I was
meaning
gonna
that
say-
they are stand users. I just like it's one of those things that's like from that meme where it's like, who's the enemy stand users, and you see a bunch of like generically drawn people and then one guy in fancy coat with like distinct hair. It's like, oh, who could, like this thing from Stardust Crusade. They're like, if only there was some way we could figure out ahead of time who the enemy stand user is, and you just see the crowd and it's like, it's that guy. It's that guy there. Come on. Come on, guys. It's that guy. Look at this. Oh, who could the stand user be? That one! Waldo is there! So, like, I don't mean that they're necessarily a stand user. I mean, like, there's the distinct guy. It's become my shorthand. There's the enemy stand user.
Right, okay. That's
I
good.
also do not necessarily mean enemy.
Because stand is not an axis I can operate on.
Well, if we go by the strict rules, you can't even see them.
Right.
Because you don't have one. And you never will. Unless you make a
That's fair.
robot one.
Make a robot stand. I'm gonna make my way sort of to the front, but like not. I'm not gonna like aggressively try to walk in. I'm sort of gonna see if I can sort of get my way to the front of the crowd.
Okay, you're near the front of the crowd. There's some local business owners and merchants and more finely dressed people here, sort of casually at the front near where you are, just sort of like sagaciously staring off. A couple of the two like merchants. One of them you recognize as the owner of that tea house you go to, is talking with another.
Yeah.
This is not good. If they are going to take more of a hand here, the taxes will go up. Who do you think are going to pay for all of these soldiers? This is obviously taking place in Chinese, but like you can understand it.
Yeah.
So. I had not thought about that. I like the idea of increased soldier presence. It makes me feel safer from those American pig dogs. Always looking at my daughters. Not good, but you are right. If they have so many soldiers here, we will pay more in taxes. I do not like the look of this. Yeah. Was that not Tong Hao? Tong Hao? Was that him? I thought it might have been him. But it is impossible. He works directly for the warlord. What would he be doing here? I do not know. I do not get a clear look. It could have been him. Is that not the sigil of the warlord on the palanquin? Ah, yes, but all of the officials have that. And so on.
So I'll try to get the attention of one of the people guarding the entrance. Excuse me.
More!
I was wondering when the public would be allowed back into this building. No rush. I was just curious.
Snarling expression. Sorry, intimidation. Not going to roll. He's probably not going to succeed.
No, I was just curious if you had a time frame so I would know when to return. That was all. Hang on, let me make a perception check. Is River around? Why did you tell me to come here? Unless she's inside, that'd be a fucking meme. 11? 31.
You don't see her anywhere. Outside.
River, are you in the building?
Mm-hmm.
Are you meant to be in the building?
Mm-hmm.
How can I break into this place? That's the question, huh?
Well, it's not exactly the most secure front door you've ever seen. You could probably pick the lock.
But aren't there people standing guard in front of it?
Yeah. That doesn't stop my
Yeah.
assessment that you would probably be able to pick.
Ah. No, sure. What I mean is I clearly need to find an alternate entrance.
Maybe.
I guess I'll have a look around. For one.
Never look around. By the time you get back to the
Invest.
front door, there's a what looks like an officer standing out front, searching the crowd very obviously.
I'll make my way over to him.
Hey, remember your friend John?
Yep. Is it him?
No, but he is standing just inside the door.
Oh.
Sort of like he's got his like arms folded underneath his little overcoat thing because he still dresses like a Westerner. He's got a like a cigarillo. He's just casually smoking, looking really bored.
Hey.
Ooh.
How are you today?
Yeah. Bored. There's so little to excite one's passion. When the unctuous soldier prohibits entry to the club. But a motivated man can proceed where he will, despite the inattention of others.
What did my search turn up for like other ways to get in, by the way?
Well, there is a back door with guards.
Okay.
You could probably make a leap from one rooftop to another to get access to the upper story windows, except there's clearly guards posted inside those windows.
Oh, okay.
It actually looks like someone's gone way overkill to lock this place up tighter than a nun's cunt.
Right.
You think, unless there's an underground passage that you're unaware of, you probably can't get in without seeing the guards. Without the guards seeing you.
Right. So what's actually happening?
Who are you talking to?
John?
What John?
Oh. You said he was there?
He's just, he's inside the door now.
Oh, he's inside the door now.
Walking in.
I'll make to follow him.
But there's guards in the way.
But they let him through, right? Or
You don't know that. Obviously they must
like if he goes to leave, like we were talking and he like makes you go inside, I'll like make to follow him while we're having a conversation. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, okay. Yeah, he was there, and then he was over there. You sort of like, you turned around, you were looking up there and over there, and then like when you turned back, he was proceeding in. That's how that happened.
Oh, okay.
In about that amount of time.
You said there was... I mean, I'll make to follow him.
Okay. You walk up to follow him. The two guards at the front look like really surprised as they peer up at you from their tiny little stature. And they're like, "Whoa!
Hey,
Whoa!
is there a problem?
Where do you think you'll go, Guaylo? You don't go here!
I wanted to play.
You, Guaylo, you go away! You do as I say! He's not being very intimidating at all. He's trying, but God bless him, he's trying.
Does he have, like, can I flex on him here? Like, is he standing or holding the, like, spear in, like, a bad position that I could point out? Do you know what I mean? Like,
No, he's very professional, but he is, however, noticeably shorter than the other guards.
right.
And it's clearly bothering him a lot because you are very, very tall. WWE was...
So the other guards aren't actually... It's just this guy that's talking. The other guards aren't saying anything.
Yeah, no, they're remaining in an era of professional hilarity. In that they're clearly amused by this guy. And they're leaving him to deal with this on his own.
I don't understand the hostility you're exhibiting.
You foreigner, you stay away! We're coming!
Yes, but why are we not allowed inside?
'Cause!
No, I come here regularly to play. I don't understand.
You no go in now!
Yes, but if you could tell me why not, I would happily leave.
I say! You obey! He draws himself up to his full height, looks you straight in the belt buckle.
Oh, he's a midget!
Well, he might be slightly taller than that, but...
Right. Look, I'm sorry if I'm offending you. I'm not 100% familiar with the local customs, but I'm just curious is all. Do you want some rolls, by the way?
Yeah! I'd like at least one persuasiveness roll.
29.
Okay, yeah. Your noble, most high majesty Guanja, see that the heavens say so! You obey! You don't come in, foreigner! We don't need you here! We solve own problem!
Okay, well, I'm sorry, but we're
John is now
where I'm
standing
from,
behind him. John
Oh,
is
hey.
now standing behind him.
I'll look at. Oh, hey.
Why have you not come inside? We should play
Well,
a
I was
game
just-
until they rightfully ask for my help.
I was just trying to. This guard was trying to help me understand the situation, but that was the plan.
God, turns around, the very, very, very dapper, distinguished John exudes power, confidence, and boredom.
Yep.
He's like, God, small God, why do you stop my friend from coming to play with me? We have played games, and he is promising. No foreigner, no one allowed in. But I am allowed in. Oh, okay. Surely you would not want to dispute me. Or my word. He should come inside and play a game. Is that not right, Mr. Drake?
Sounds right to me.
It could be divine will. Yeah. Okay, but if he caused trouble, all your fault. I have responsibility of cleanness. Of course. Mr. Drake, let us play a game.
Let's.
Guard will allow you past. The other guards don't seem to understand why.
Ah, okay.
But let you pass.
Get inside.
John's clipping the end off another cigarillo, lighting it with a very, very fine lighter. Puts it away. Most disagreeable disruptions can be bypassed with a reasonable attitude.
I generally agree.
Please, get to the stones. I will acquire a pleasing drink from the bar.
Oh. Get it. Sit up. Well, okay. So,
inside there
Yeah.
are a number of Chinese officials. There is an obviously very important man sitting on a little stool, being spoken to. Your dad's there. There's a dead body.
Oh,
Well, you presume they're dead. They better be dead. With that amount of blood
who
loss.
is it?
You don't know, some guy you've never seen. Or if you have
okay.
seen, you didn't care about.
All right.
It is clearly a foreigner. It appears to be a Red Banner guy, judging from the remains of the uniform.
Right. What are they talking about?
I don't know. They're over there. You're over here, setting up a stones
I'll
board.
make a perception check. 30 on a perception check.
It's hard to tell. You do hear the word murder and investigate come up, and unacceptable, and things like that, and such disgraceful ways, and other superlatives. And John sets a glass down in front of you. It has a pleasing-looking brown liquid inside.
Perhaps
Thanks.
we shall play a game until they come to their senses and ask for help. It is important that they ask, you see.
Often I prefer to make help readily available, but I do understand your perspective.
Then they will not perceive it as bountiful. He, bossy, push his way around. That's why I call you here.
Shall we?
Right. That's a 4. That's a 19. That's not how it's supposed to go. It goes 4, 3, or 5.
Yep. Yeah, 4, 4, then 3 or 5.
No, not 4, 19. Though I've noticed there's been a lot of like weird numbers happening lately. Like natural 12s become a thing.
Band 12s too.
No, it's I suspect it's the dice I'm using. The die I'm using in Sidewinders. It's a die I got for that like took ages to get here. It was I was going to give it to who was playing Seraphine.
Nina.
That's it. Because it like it had Elven font on it, but like that stopped happening. So.
Oh, and you think it probably has like an
I think
8 or 9% chance for a 12 as opposed to a 5.
I think it might have a slight bias because it's not game science. So I don't because like whereas game science like they guarantee the precision
randomness
of that die within normal limits. Like this one is designed to look good first and be a good die second. So I think it might have a slight tendency towards 12 because it shows up a fucking lot. Like. Not every roll, but like 2 or 3 times a night is a lot.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to complain about it because I've also been rolling a lot of 20s lately.
That's also quite good.
But also 1s have not really been a thing. So, like, if that's slightly unfair in my favor as a player, I'm going to be like, I bought it honestly. You use it. If Ken doesn't want me to use it, he can always say, I'm not happy with the fact that you just keep rolling really well. Although that's not true, I just have ridiculous numbers. Like, my skill numbers are stupid on that character.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it's a computer roll? Oh, it's not a 1, so I succeed, right?
Yeah. It really does feel that way with, like...
I'm not going to complain about that. Like, I spent the points there, I should reap the reward for it. But anyway, yeah, so obviously you've rolled your game, so...
Yeah, I've got a 25.
Neat. That's not a win, but it wasn't going to be.
No.
That's good. You're showing improvement. There's like some additional guards around the group now, and there's like a hushed argument going on.
I'll try to listen in, I guess. 31.
Do not be so eager. Even now, they will argue about external involvement.
I often prefer to know all the facts before coming to the table.
Not always an option.
No. Suppose I can't afford to let myself become distracted with you as my opponent either.
Eventually, one of the little Menghao guards will totter up and he'll gesture at you, be like, "Yo, come!"
At me?
Another time.
I'm sure we put a hold on this one.
I will memorize the board state. And I will get over them.